Hey, it's Lauren here from The Happiest Woman Alive, and thank you for watching my video. Today we're going to be discussing whether you should or should not be considering weight loss surgery. This is a question that I get asked on a daily basis, and I cannot answer it for you. What I can do is I can give you a few little pieces of information that you need to know before considering putting in an application with your doctor and going to your insurance for approval. First of all, congratulations on even getting to this point, because it's not easy to consider weight loss surgery. It took me 3 years to be comfortable enough with the idea to even bring it up to my doctor. But I had weight loss surgery 2 years ago in 2012. I've lost 140 pounds and I've kept it off. I am now considered a healthy weight. My body mass index is in the normal range. And I'm happier and healthier than I've ever been in my entire life, thanks in part to weight loss surgery. I am now a certified life coach and a weight loss support coach. So what I do professionally is I help you get through the tough parts. I'm your support. I am there as a friend, as a confidant, as a trainer, as a coach, as someone to kick you in the butt when you need a little bit more motivation. That's what I am here for. So to get into this, I want you to make sure that you understand that these things you need to know these things about yourself before considering weight loss surgery. Because if you don't know these things, your doctor is not going to put in a request for you to be approved. The very first thing you need to know is your BMI, your body mass index. You need to know what that is, number one, because insurance uses that as the very first part of approval or denial. Most insurance companies require your BMI to be over 40 to be considered and approved for weight loss surgery without any other factors weighing in. If you don't know what your BMI is, go ahead and Google right now BMI calculator, and you will put in your height, you will put in your weight, and it will give you a number. That's your BMI. It's not an accurate BMI to me is, I have a love-hate relationship with it. I have to teach you what it is. I don't agree with the using it. It's not an accurate depiction of your health or your fat ratio whatsoever, but you know, this is the number they use. So go ahead and calculate out your BMI, your height, and your weight. Find out your number. If you're over 40, you can apply to have weight loss surgery without having any other medical conditions. If your BMI is between 35 and 39.99, you are going to need to know if you have any comorbidities. A comorbidity is a disease or a disorder of the body that is aggravated or caused by weight and can be treated or cured with weight loss. Many comorbidities are, let's see, a few of them are type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, that's when you stop breathing while you're sleeping, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You know, those are, I think those are the main four. But, you know, your insurance could consider other things. You can't go to the doctor and say you think that you have sleep apnea, I want to have weight loss surgery. The comorbidity has to be documented, and you have had to try to treat them. You can't go in and say I have blood pressure and then not try medication and then get approved for surgery. If you're on blood pressure medication and it works, they might not allow that as a comorbidity. There's a few things that, you know, there's few reasons why they could deny a comorbidity, and there's also a few others that they might consider. But if your BMI is between 35 and 39.99, it's very important that you understand that you are going to have a harder time getting approved for surgery, and you most likely will need to have some documented sort of disorder or disease caused by weight. That is not a guarantee. It may or may not work for you. You know, you may get approved based on your insurance alone. So those two things are very important to know. You also need to understand, if you're going to go through insurance, that you are going to have documented 6 months to 1 year of weight loss, trying to lose weight. I'm sorry. So that's a minimum, 6 months to a year of attempted weight loss. If your insurance offers any type of weight loss program, you're going to need to do it. Sometimes they'll consider Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig or any of those types of weight loss programs. But you need to visit with your doctor first and make sure your doctor is documenting everything, or your insurance will not approve you. And what I mean by that is your doctor has to have a very detailed chart of your attempts at weight loss. I had my weight loss surgery through Kaiser in Southern California, so it was a bit easier for me. I did have 6 months of attempted weight loss with a nutritionist. I didn't lose very much, but I did lose a little bit. And then I had to do a 12-week course on nutrition, diet, exercise, and how to live a healthy lifestyle. That 12-week course, after, I had seminars and all these other programs that I had to do, and then I did the 12-week course, which pushed me into the approved range. Like I said, Kaiser was a little bit easier to get approved through instead of other insurances. So I don't know how well you can compare your journey to mine. I don't know exactly what your insurance requires or what your doctor is doing for you. Just keep in mind that you really need to visit with your doctor and get all their requirements down. Okay, so now that we have the legalities down and the basic minimum that you're going to need with your insurance, we're going to talk about, should you have weight loss surgery? If you're at the point where you're considering weight loss surgery, you probably feel overwhelmed and at the end of your rope and exhausted mentally and physically. It's usually your last resort. And, it really is a great tool. There are a lot of misconceptions about weight loss surgery being the easy way. Anyone that's had weight loss surgery can tell you easy is not a word ever used to describe what I've been through. But you need to know that weight loss surgery is not a permanent weight loss solution. By having weight loss surgery, you are not going to forever keep the weight off. It is a permanent decision. It is a permanent change to your body. You will be doing something permanent physically to yourself, but that doesn't mean the weight loss is going to be permanent. That requires dedication. It requires a lot of work, a lot of dieting and exercise and understanding about nutrition and movement. The truth is, whatever led you to being obese is going to it's not going to go away after you have weight loss surgery. Whatever led you to this point needs to be ended. You have to stop eating, you have to stop eating the way you eat. You have to start exercising more than you currently do. You have to start changing your life. You have to think differently. You have to act differently. You have to change. You have to change everything. And change is scary, and I understand that. But if you want to be permanently successful with weight loss surgery, there's a lot of changes you're going to have to make. And that requires action. I work with a lot of people who don't act. They don't take the initiative. And that's the number one thing you have to do to be successful in the long term. You have to take control of your body, of your mind, and what you do. Your actions are going to be the determining factor in your long-term success. Gastric bypass, there are ways to get around the restriction. Gastric sleeve, there's ways to get around that restriction. Lap band is not always, and very rarely does lap band work permanently long term. It's a big deal, and you have to be ready for that change. I did write a book. It's called Preparing for Life After Weight Loss Surgery. It's 10 steps to help you succeed permanently. If you want to have weight loss surgery, I highly suggest you read that book and learn about making those changes to be healthy and to be happy and to take control of your body, because it's really important. So yeah, you really have to be ready to change your life. You also have to know a few things before you go in and see the doctor, but be ready, because what you're doing right now isn't working. That's why you're watching this video. Once you're ready to change your life, you will. But you have to take action. Thoughts are nice, but they don't help you get healthy. If you have any questions, you can email me at lauren@thehappiestwomanalive.com. Visit my website. I'll post the link at the bottom. thehappiestwomanalive.com. I have a Facebook page, facebook.com, Lauren Bento Life Coach. I'll post all the links down here for you to get a hold of me. I am available for hire as a life coach, so go ahead and go in there and see if you're ready, and I will be glad to help you one-on-one. I can't get to everyone, but if you hire me, I will make time for you. So thank you so much for watching my video. I wish you the very best, and if you're ready to do this, I suggest getting educated as quickly as possible on all things weight loss surgery. So thank you again, and I hope to talk to you soon.